Hello, welcome to a short little video about the virtues of Cheetah's 4-day virtual live PMP exam prep program. I'm Michelle LaBrasse. I'm the founder and chief Cheetah of Cheetah Learning, and Cheetah Learning has been teaching PMP exam prep since the year 2001, so a very long time. We've had over 80,000 students in Cheetah during that time, and we have taught PMP classes all over the world. Since COVID, we have gone totally virtual, and we get many questions from people when are you going back into the classroom? Well, I've been teaching PMP for over 20 years now, and the program we've put together, thanks to COVID, the virtual live program, is better than our classroom program by leaps and bounds. We now have almost every single student takes the actual PMP exam on Friday, and the majority of our classes, 100% of our students pass the PMP exam on the Friday after their 4-day live class. Now, we had extremely high pass rates in the classroom course, but nothing like this. And because of that, it is our student success that is keeping us offering the program as a 4-day virtual live event. Now, there's some other really good reasons why we want to keep it virtual live. It isn't just the success of our students, which is mind-blowingly amazing and exciting for everybody, but there's a couple of reasons, and I think you need to pay attention to these for any time you're going to go sit in the classroom. Now, my sister is a public school teacher, and she is always getting sick in the classroom. There's a lot of germs flying around right now. So the number one reason is fewer germs. And let's just think about this. So let's say you got to get on a plane to get to a different city to take the class. You're on the plane with a lot of people with germs, and a lot of people are not wearing masks anymore. And I just have noticed that every time somebody gets on a plane these days, it seems they're coming down with something. We got the COVID still running around. We have RSV, we have influenza, we have adenovirus, we have a lot of airborne contagious germs. And you get into a classroom, you're sitting next to somebody who's coughing or sniffling a little bit. Is your mind really on studying for the PMP exam? It adds a level of stress that is just not helpful for passing the PMP exam. So that is actually the number one reason why you should prefer a virtual live program rather than a classroom one. The next reason is there's far fewer distractions. So we have people say, oh yeah, but my house is really noisy and I have in a cubicle at work. Well, if you were going to go in person, you would probably be staying at a hotel. So we recommend to those people, and I'd say about maybe 10% of our people will go and stay in a hotel because there's far fewer distractions. They're in their hotel room and they make sure they have a good internet connection and they're taking the class. And you're not just sitting there watching videos. You are engaged in our process, and that is a very interactive process to pass the PMP exam. So you're not distracted by what this person is doing next to you in the classroom, any stray noises. You can control your environment far better. The third reason is it's more representative of the actual exam experience. We have curated a system that replicates what your actual exam experience is going to be, especially if you're going to take the exam remotely, which you can do now. You can take the exam from your home or your office. You don't have to go in person, and there's actually a lot more availability to take it online than to try to get an exam slot. So when you go to actually take the exam, you're on the same computer that you did your whole course on. It's just definitely relieves a lot of stress of a different environment. The next reason is it's more engaging. We can do stuff virtually in a virtual live environment we can't do in the classroom. We have a really fun activity we do at the end of every section called the brain sync, and that's where we help you integrate the new information into your working knowledge. And we can't do the brain sync the way we do it online. And so that's, if we go into the classroom, we'd have to get rid of that. And the brain sync is, I think, one of the things that's helping people pass the exam. And it's not just students aren't just passing by the skin of their teeth on Friday. Most Cheetah students pass above target in every category. So this more engaging part helps tremendously. And then the last part is enduring resiliency. Now, all of us have been to these events that are amazing. We make amazing aha experiences, and we come back to our regular life. And it's like, well, it would be nice if we were able to go and sequester ourselves and live like that all the time. Here, you're doing this process in your own environment. And so you're basically creating all of these little reminder hooks of how you created the mindset and the process to pass the PMP exam in 4 days, which is, by the way, an amazing accomplishment. I mean, people go on to achieve such bigger goals after they pass the PMP in 4 days, because especially if you're in the same environment and you're like, well, wow, I did that with Cheetah, so let me try this in my day-to-day life. So I call it enduring resiliency. You have so many unconscious hooks to that experience that are in your own environment. So these are the 5 reasons why you should be as in love with the virtual live approach as you would be if you wanted to take the class in person. So let's celebrate our new reality rather than crying about what we don't have anymore. And that's my words of wisdom from Michelle LaBrasse, the Chief Cheetah of Cheetah Learning.